Okay, so decided to do something new on the channel. Today we are ranking every Pixar movie just because I watched a Pixar movie yesterday, so I decided, why not do this? I gotta make a new tier though. I don't know how to do that. Oh. Yo. This one's going to be called Never Watched. Okay, so first, A Bug's Life. Never watched. Next up is Brave. I've seen this movie once, and I didn't really care about it. I mean, the plot was a little strange. C tier. Now, Cars 2. Cars 2 is the most hated Pixar movie. This movie is the greatest movie of all time. I love Cars 2. People just don't like it because they made Mater the main character. They tried something new, and then, of course, if you try something new, it just never works. Cars 3 is an 8... Oh, whoops. Is an A tier. I think my favorite franchise is Cars. I think Cars 3 isn't a bad movie. I just think Cruz Ramirez is kind of a nuisance. Next up is the original Cars. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to go A tier again. It's on the cusp of S tier. The movie's good. It just... Sometimes it gets boring in between. Just constantly watching McQueen pave a road. But Doc Hudson's also a really good character. I think they're all really good characters. Next up is Coco. I watched this movie once in school. Actually wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not a musical fan. I don't think musicals are that good, but it wasn't as bad as I originally thought it was going to be. I think this is Finding Dory. That movie wasn't very good. I watched it once, and then they decided to make Finding Dory a movie. I don't think that was a really good movie. Finding Nemo, though, is going to be a B tier. I haven't watched the movie in like 5 years, or 3 years probably. It was still good when I watched it. Not like the greatest movie ever. Next up is The Incredibles 2. This is the movie that made me like The Incredibles. This is an S tier. This movie is amazing. Really like it. They didn't try doing too much. Great movie. Next up is Inside Out. Watched it once, hated it, then watched it again. Thought it was pretty decent. Whoops. A tier. Inside Out's actually a pretty good movie. That's about all I could say. Monsters, Inc. Also an A tier movie. I don't really know my reasoning for a lot of these movies. I just think they're good. Next up is Monsters University. I saw it once and don't really remember much. But I do remember being pretty confused, so C tier. Nah, D tier. I don't think Monsters University is... what did I do? I don't want to put that. Onward. Never watched it. Ratatouille. Watched it once. Thought it was terrible. The Good Dinosaur. Terrible. I watched it once. It was terrible. The Incredibles 1 S tier. I mean, come on, it's one of the better ones. Toy Story 2. I mean, I keep doing that. I think all Toy Story movies are really good, although this one's definitely the worst of them all. B tier. And then Toy Story 3, that is an S tier. There's no doubt about it. Toy Story 4, I've never watched it. I'm gonna make people angry watching this video. My cat is constantly annoying me. Toy Story 1 is an A tier movie. It's close to S tier, but I don't think it's quite there. Next up is Up. Dang, I keep moving that stuff. Yeah, I've never watched it. But I have watched one of the greatest Disney movies, Pixar movies of all time. WALL-E is great. Loved WALL-E. Soul, never watched it. Luca, never watched it. Turning Red, never watched it, although I would have put it really bad. And Lightyear, I've never watched it. So that is my list of Pixar movies. You can hate me if you want, but it's my opinion, so I frankly don't care.